I'd say that it depends if you want to go to a dancing bar or just a chill bar with your friends, because I don't mind if there is no music, like if I go to an afterwork or something like this. And then there should be like an outdoor place if you want to smoke and then just breathe some fresh air. And then I'd say cheap prices also, like because you're supposed to, I mean, not supposed to, but you're gonna take many drinks, so it's better if it's cheap, obviously. But yeah.
My favorite kind of places are the ones with live music and outdoors. If it's possible on the beach, that's amazing. And that's a place I hang out with my friends when I'm back in Spain. But I mean, I know that there are places that you can have this. So anywhere where you have music at an ambience level that you can speak to your friends, and you have a variety of drinks to have, not only Budweiser or exclusive mark brand. I mean, so yeah, that's a place I enjoy going.
Okay. I like places with good music, more comfortable, especially the ones that have really cool lighting, and some features that are specific to that aren't necessarily generic, that you can go to any bar. So more of a homey feel, like more, I guess, comfortable than upscale.
Okay. Final question about the general topic. What are your motivation for drinking or buying beer? So it can be like the price, the taste, anything, like any pictures of the beer.
Oh, well...
Like your first motivations.
In a bar setting or in a...
Yeah, when you go out.
Then I will say price is pretty big. It's the main concern when we go out. That's about it.
At home or to drink in a bar?
Yeah, when you
to
go
buy
out. Yeah.
When I go out.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Price maybe, and then when I want to like treat myself, maybe like a more expensive beer with a nice taste.
Okay.
And not Monson, for example.
Yeah, same for me. Mostly price, because the price compared to other drinks, it's much cheaper. And I mean, when I go out partying, I don't usually drink craft beers. So when I drink craft beers is when I want to try new beers and new styles. But yeah, when I go out and just don't want to spend a lot of money, I always drink beer, Budweiser mainly.
I would say price and alcohol percentage, and
Okay, so then we are going like more deeper into the subject. So what do you think about like this SteamWhistle company?
Then?
What do you think about the SteamWhistle company?
But you were not here for the integration.
The SteamWhistle is the green beer, like this one.
Oh, what do I think about it?
Yeah. What do you think about it? Like, what's your impression about the brand?
I will say it's local feel. It's a pretty big factor for buying it. If I wanted to support a Canadian product, I will definitely buy it. Okay. But I'm Italian, so not really into that.
Julie?
I say same for me, and plus the fact that the taste is quite special, I guess. Mm-hmm. So I don't like it, but I guess many people like it. So yeah, I would not buy this one.
Personally, when I drink craft beer, I expect something different from what is like the normal market of the Pilsner, basically the American beer. And to me, it was like another beer. Like, it was nothing special to me. So I thought this is not worth the price I have to pay for this beer.
I would say that at the beginning it was a bit more local, but then the more commercialized it gets, the less appealing it is, because it is distinct, but it's not like the best beer that I've had. So if I'm going to pay a bit more, then I'd rather get something that is more different than this one is.
Okay. Have you ever been to the SteamWhistle brewery, and what do you think about the place in general, if you've been there? Francesco?
I unfortunately have not been.
Okay. Julie?
The place is pretty big, so I guess it's an asset when you want to like welcome afterworks or things like this. And then we had the chance to visit like the background, backstage of it. So yeah, it was quite interesting to know the process of making beer. And then I'd say the decoration is quite like urban, street looking. So yeah, I loved it.
Yeah, it was urban. Yeah,
And the staff is really nice also.
yeah, we enjoyed our visit, and I think it's a perfect place to have after works because it's right next to the financial district where all the companies are. And
Yeah, I also really liked it. I like the whole industrial feel of that you can sit down and you can eat too. Yeah.
Okay, so what are the triggers that could push you to go there and participate to afterworks in that place? Events, or afterworks or events? Like, what could motivate you to go there?
I'd say the ambience because of the decoration, and maybe like meet people in an easy way because obviously it's like at the center of the city, so it can be like a meeting point for our friends and everything. So yeah,
Okay.
the localization.
yeah, if my friends go there, I join them.
Sure.
Yeah, the decoration, the whole feel of the place.
Okay. Do you know about the beer garden events? Have you ever heard of that?
No.
No. So it's actually an event like that SteamWhistle wants to like create, and they're gonna like launch it this year for the first edition. So it's gonna happen in their brewery, and they want to do like a big event where you can have beers and like kind of afterworks, like meet people. So like to what extent would you be interested to participate in that kind of events?
If it's an outdoor event, I'd rather go like in summer or something. And then maybe if many people are interested as well. So if there is like 10 people, I don't want to go. But
Yeah. So are you saying that the first edition like is kind of...
I don't know because, for example, I'll check on Facebook like the
Yeah.
event and then check the number of participants.
Okay.
So that I know if there is gonna be many people, or if it's just like a small afterwork, like a first edition that failed. So
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, would this be like 1 day a week or 5 days a week?
It's gonna be like your space like in the brewery where you can go like I don't
With
know
your
how
company?
many days a week, but it's not gonna be only 1 day. Like it's gonna last.
Okay, but I
For
mean,
the whole year.
I don't know.
is it a private event or?
No, you can go there. Like it's like
Like a market?
yeah, like this.
Because it's called garden, so I
Yeah,
think
beer
about
garden.
patio and everything. So
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, I would be very interested in going. It is
Okay.
like a fun place. If there's music, of course.
Yeah, I would say it sounds cool. Especially in Toronto, there's not many places that are big enough and that have like events that are that much different.
Yeah.
So I think that's pretty good. I think it's probably going to be better in the summer because SteamWhistle is bigger and you can be outside and the weather's a lot nicer. And because SteamWhistle, even though it's downtown, is kind of secluded. So having to commute there, especially if you live like around New York, like it's not downtown in the entertainment district or anything.
Mm-hmm.
So in the summer it might be better.
Okay. And we are going to our last question. So what suggestion do you have like for SteamWhistle to increase like favorable consumer awareness or experience in your like opinion and experience with the SteamWhistle brewery?
I will say that going further with the original Canadian image is a good strategy. So maybe continuing to exploit that heritage factor, etc.
Okay.
Maybe to diversify their range because I don't know if they have a lot of type of beer,
Yeah.
but the only one we had was pretty basic. So I'd say try to diversify and propose new tastes. so that they appeal to women, for example, with like sweetie taste and everything.
Okay.
Yeah, they should. I mean, in my opinion, they should focus on being the meeting point that everyone wants to go on Friday afternoon or Thursday afternoon, where they can enjoy like a beer to relax from the long day work. And for doing that, I mean, you can do like a happy hours, or you can just play music in there. Yeah.
Okay.
I know that they take a lot of, they put a lot of attention into the quality and the whole process from beginning to end, but you don't really know that unless you go on the tour.
Okay.
So I feel like that's something that they could talk about since they are more local.
Thank you guys for your participation.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.